Okay guys, I'm going to do a video on the two newest acquisitions. This is a Seth Thomas baso from circa 1922. Runs very nicely. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this thing. And it sounds good too. When it was new, it was $22.50, I want to say, something like that. I'll show you the movement and the gong too. You can get the door open. It's a snug fit. But runs very happily. And the gong, of course. And now, close that up. And moving on to the reguladora, made in Portugal wall clock, which is beautiful too. And it sounds okay. It's not the greatest sound I've ever heard, but it's pretty. So, and these aren't common here in the States. That's one reason why I jumped on it. And yeah, I'll record a video in a few minutes of the gong. I'm just doing a video to tell you about this clock. And oh yeah, this dates from the 1950s. And surprisingly and pleasantly, reguladora is still in business. They still sell clocks. To a lesser extent than they used to. They don't make as many. But this one's very nice. There's a real big hammer to hit that gong too, which I'm not surprised. The gong's huge. So yeah. And I replaced the suspension spring for the pendulum leader. The old one's bent. I'll show it to you. It's right here. So yeah, when I got it, the pendulum leader had got all stuck underneath the snail, so I had to take the hour hand off, take the dial off, get that off. That was really fun. And it runs happily, and this uses rack and snail striking, by the way, which I like, because it doesn't go in a sequence like a count wheel does. And the movement to this is very American inspired, except for the rack and snail striking, which, like I said, I like better than, I shouldn't say better, I just, count wheel striking can go out of sequence, as you knew. And I'll keep talking long enough where you can hear the gong on this thing. It's pretty loud. So, at least I'm able to hear it. And I'll show you the emblem up there too. And that means made in Portugal. So, and it has an original label on the back with the instructions too. Of course, they're in Portuguese and I can't read Portuguese, so you figure. I'm surprised the label's still there. It's just made of paper. So, yeah. But that's a good thing for me. And with the Seth Thomas in the background, I love the way that thing sounds. I don't know what Seth Thomas did to their cathedral gongs, but they sound wonderful, which I'm glad of. Beats me. But yeah, this one runs nicely too. I cleaned around the pivots and lubricated them, so that's good. It's not really that dirty, thankfully, which is a pleasant surprise. It makes me laugh every time, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what the old girl sounds like. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you had a Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.